Stretch hivi. Hivyo. Asa tikiona kienda kuyolu. Roger. No natarukiria no na riri ucenjie
Nili ulipotara ya kajira chaya na umeandika script mzuri sana statali. Lakini ninasoma kai pia hiyo mwe ya gai. Umwe giziri wapi? Because zile wapi zile hiyo atege hula.
Twaririe. Uko uyu twaririe wathari. Imagine wakati tuliongea na wewe asubuhi
taguthie booster empty umira ka bebe yaku ya mukugara bare chunga mari oyaga ndugi au ikuru
teire kimundu
Akijua atakuja kukupeleka kwa Arabia huko. Na tio makoma tometo.
Umana higa. Ona rikulekia.
8 minutes.
See the rapist, we need to bring it. Ilikuwa last month November, nikaingia online and on a dating app nikapata ameni text and then tukachat tukakubaliana, so tukakubaliana kumeet. So hiyo siku ya kumeet akasema tukutane place fulani, so si akasema anani pick town, so nikasema oh ni sawa. So vile tulikutana alikuwa na simu off, like really off, unaona. So mimi nikasema sifeel kwenda but ni sawa. So akanipeleka place fulani, tunatembea tufiki kwa ma forest, tunatembea tufiki, anashinda tu akisema tunafika kwake. So kufika mahali ndo akaniambia nikae chini na nikoperate kama napenda maisha yangu, kama sipendi ataniua. Sasa akanichapa makofi hapo, mimi nikaogopa makofi, nikakaa chini na akaniambia nimpatie simu ajitumie pesa, nimpatie simu ni M-Pesa pin, kama simpei pia ataniua. Mimi sikuwa nataka kufa, nikampatia M-Pesa pin, nikampatia pia simu. Alafu after hapo akaniambia toyo nguo, toyo longi umevaa. Nikamwambia tukaanza kupigana. So hiyo ndo tumepigana. Alafu sasa kuja akanitoa, kaninamisha, kanijana huko na nyuma na mbele. Like alikuwa ule mtu anaongea na kupatia pia proofs si za ukweli, but it's very believable. So after kunifanyia yote nikajaribu kufika nyumbani, nikafika. Alafu sasa ndo siku ya pili nikaenda OC, alafu nikakuja nikareport. Nilikuwa nimetoka Embakasi na akanipeleka Limuru kwa majani chai.
And from there on, since nilikuwa around town, akanitumia picha, nikamtumia picha pia. So akaniambia atakuwa town around 7. So that time hata mimi nilikuwa around hiyo area. So tukaendelea bado kuchat. Akaniambia tunaweza kuja Wayakiwe. So that's venye tulikuja, hivyo ndivyo tulikuja kutoka Tao hadi Wayakiwe. Tukashuka place fulani. Kushuka place fulani hapo ndipo aliinsist tuchukue pikipiki to a certain place. So from there on hapo ndipo wala sikujielewa, so nilijipata tu kwa kichaka.
Kwa hivyo vitendo hizi amekuwa akifanyia kwa kichaka wakati nimeongea naye.
Anakupeleka kwa kichaka, hapo ndipo anaanza maneno. So anakuambia anakupeleka kwake, fika mahali sasa. Hiyo time wakazungumza na beshte yake, akaniambia ati ni colleague. So colleague akanimwambia sijui ako place fulani anamletea kitu fulani. So hapo ndipo alikujanga. So jamaa alikujanga na kisu. Mwenye sasa wa pili alikuja na kisu. So akaanza kunithreaten kama napenda maisha yangu nini nimpatie simu. Kama niko na pesa. Akachukua simu, akaniforce ni unlock, alafu akajitumia pesa. Alichukua pesa, akachukua kibeti. After that hapo ndipo waliongea like wanakupeleka mahali tu, hauwezi jitokeza ama hauwezi jiokoa. So hapo ndipo anafanyia mambo zao. So mmoja akatoroka, mmoja akabaki. So hapo anakuforce mulale na yeye, alafu from there unajua juu uko scared. Akimalizia so you have to run for your life, so unatokea tu. So that time nilipatana tu na mtu wa pikipiki. Kanibeba tu akiniambia hiyo place is safe na nini, lakini aliniokoa.
We have one suspect who was arrested yesterday night. The suspect has been luring young girls and women in online dating sites, after which when they plan for a meetup, of which after meeting them, he ends up raping them. So far we have received like 5 cases which are being investigated. I am appealing to the girls and women who have been lured by this suspect to come forward and make their reports without fear, and their reports will be investigated, and the suspect will be prosecuted accordingly. The victim should report the matter at any police station which is near to them, and the same will be cascaded down to us, and we will take up the investigation. They can make their way to our police station, that is Tigoni police station, Limuru town police station, or any other police station which is near them. The areas that this act has been happening is mostly in Limuru, Chungamali area, because like yesterday, the girls that were coming from Nairobi to meet him were intercepted at Limuru, Chungamali area, and that is where mainly his operations are. The suspect is a serial rapist. Previously, he was arrested and charged for the same offense, and he was released from the court a couple of weeks ago, after which, again, he has been arrested with the same offense.
Please be seated. Thank you, Dr. Wantai. Dr. Wantai, representing the Principal Secretary, State Department for TVET, Dr. Esther Thara Moria, the Chairperson of the Council of the Kenya School of TVET, Governing Council, and all other council members present, the Chief Executive Officer, Kenya School of TVET, and other principals here present of KATI, parents, guardians, and esteemed graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. Bwana asifiwe. Bwana asifiwe tena. Asanteni sana. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to stand before you today to celebrate the achievements of our graduates who are stepping out into the world as ambassadors of change in the technical education sector. Today is a day of honor and celebration for our nation. And this is because you represent the hope of our beloved country and the promise of building an innovative workforce that will drive our social economic transformation. We are celebrating a defining moment which has been possible through your hard work, through your years of sacrifice, and most importantly, your undeterred resilience. I wish to extend my heartfelt appreciation to your families, to your parents and guardians who have walked alongside you, and to the Kenya School of TVET, including the trainers who have guided you through your academic endeavors. They have been the silent heroes defining every step of your academic journey, providing the much-needed moral, social, and academic support, collectively transforming your dreams into reality. Congratulations, all of you, for your graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, even as we gather to celebrate the academic achievements of our graduates, let us not forget to also celebrate the milestones that the government has made in the TVET subsector. Kenya has come a long way in reforming technical and vocational education and training. With the government's heavy investment in technical education, backed by the surging demand for technical skills, the perception towards technical education as a second option is rapidly changing. TVET in Kenya has moved to the center of our national agenda. It is now an indispensable bedrock on which lies the pillars of our country's prosperity. To strengthen training in TVET institutions, the Ministry of Education has, in the last 2 years, trained through the Kenya School of TVET over 10,000 TVET trainers nationwide in the competency-based education and training delivery methodology. This thereby signifies and significantly advances the quality and relevance of technical and vocational education. This has been possible through pre-service and continuous professional development programs at the Kenya School of TVET. The efforts to build capacity of the TVET trainers ensure that equipping of our youth with practical, future-ready skills is aligned with industry and that these needs are done effectively. May I take this opportunity, therefore, to congratulate the Kenya School of TVET for the successful rollout of training on CBET delivery methodology, earning position 3 in the rankings for teacher professional development by the World Federation of Colleges and Polytechnics. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, the government, through the support of His Excellency the President, continues to implement reforms to align technical and vocational education and training to industry demands, innovation opportunities, and pertinent skills required for national growth. This transformation has been as a result of collective efforts anchored on the conviction that our young people must be equipped with industry-driven skills. The reforms are designed to increase access by constructing and equipping more TVET institutions. The enrollment in the public TVET institutions increased from about 406,000 in financial year 2023-2024 to over 700,000 in financial year 2024-2025, with our target being to grow the enrollment to 2 million by the end of 2026. The reforms are also designed to ensure that TVET offerings are offered and aligned to the demands of industry. Since 2023, the government has been implementing the competency-based education and training in our TVETs. The focus of CBET is on ensuring that trainers participate actively in practical skills-based training that prepares them for the job market. This year, we have enhanced CBET by modularizing the curricula into short, examinable, and certifiable competency units, leading to micro, part, and full qualifications that are implementable within 3 to 6 months. The prioritization of core practical areas has resulted in shorter durations for skilling and also lowered the cost of training. Modularization will help produce job-ready graduates within industry and with industry-relevant competencies and market-specific skills. We have also introduced a dual training, which seeks to bridge the skills gap that has existed in the past between the skills and competencies of graduates on one hand and the needs of industry on the other. Through dual training, trainees will undertake 50 to 70% of their training in industry for hands-on practical training. The rest, between 30 to 50% of the time, will be in their institutions for knowledge and demonstration. Training with industry for industry will enable the graduates to fit and compete favorably in the local, national, and international labor markets, and also allow them to venture into self-employment and entrepreneurship. I'm pleased to announce that the Ministry of Education, through the partnership between the Kenya School of TVET and GIZ, has built specialized capacity by training 523 industry experts in CBET training and assessment in the period between July and October 2025. This will enhance effectiveness in the dual training and supervision of trainees during internship and industrial attachment. Ladies and gentlemen, linkages with industry have also been strengthened through establishing a framework for the recognition of prior learning. This way, we can now recognize and certify qualifications that have been acquired through industry, including the Jua Kali subsector. The certification is critical because it affords industry players without formal education the chance to establish businesses, access credit, and secure formal contracts within the public and private sector entities. Ladies and gentlemen, in an effort to strengthen the human resource capacity of the technical institutions in Kenya, the government has made deliberate efforts to recruit new technical trainers in the past 3 years. Moreover, plans are underway to recruit more trainers as TVET institutions continue to record a surge in admissions. This will provide adequate skilled technical trainers to guide our students and therefore guarantee the quality and increased access to training in our TVET institutions. I assure you that in the next recruitment that is scheduled for March 2026 and the second phase that is scheduled for June 2026, you, the graduates of today, will be given priority. Secondly, and as requested by your chair here of welfare, let me assure you that the government is partnering between the TVET institutions and this school and the Ministry of Housing through the affordable housing to build in this institution a 1,200-bed capacity hostel to host you. Number 3, ladies and gentlemen, the request that we should have this school in regions is well taken. And in fact, the campus that is supposed to be built in Moiben and has already been constructed is ready to start admitting students by February 2026. All these changes, ladies and gentlemen, are part of a bigger story. And this story is that of the government's bottom-up economic transformation agenda. TVET is a key driver of this agenda of transformation. Thus, as technical trainers, you will contribute to the achievements of the bigger story through the noble career that contributes to lifting families, strengthening industries, and building our nation. To our graduates, you are graduating at a time when the TVET subsector in Kenya is enjoying unprecedented attention and support from the government. As you step into the classrooms, be the mentors who see in every student a spark of possibility and potential. Go out there with pride, teach with skills and compassion, and be the change maker to transform competency acquisition in our TVET institutions. Once again, I congratulate you on this major achievement. May your journey ahead be full of purpose, fulfillment, and impact. Thank you and God bless you, and I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a happy 2026. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank